Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Millennial Money. My name's Lauren and I work for an online personal finance website called Money to the Masses. Now we cover a host of investing and personal finance topics. Be sure to go and check us out on our website moneytothemasses.com. We also have social media, so go and follow us on Facebook, Money to the Masses, our Instagram at Money to the Masses, and our Twitter at Money to the Masses with the number 2. So in this week's Millennial Money episode, I'm going to be sharing some tips on how you can clear your overdraft. Now, if you find yourself living in your overdraft each month, it can be draining, particularly so if you are being charged interest on your overdraft, and it's particularly difficult to get out of that when you're being charged interest on top of the money that you already owe. So here's some simple steps in order to try and help you combat the cycle and get out of your overdraft. So tip number 1, analyse your spending. Where is your money going each month? How come you are in your overdraft? Do you know what your money is being spent on? Now, there are a variety of ways that you can analyse your spending, and you can do so with some budgeting apps. Now, there are a host of budgeting apps out there, such as Money Dashboard and Emma and Yolt, and what they allow you to do is connect all of your bank accounts and analyse where your money is going each month, so you can analyse your spending. Emma, for example, will highlight any wasteful subscriptions. Are you paying for Spotify as well as Apple Music? Then it will highlight this for you so that you can cancel any subscriptions you're paying for that you do not need. Money Dashboard and Yolt, they allow you to connect all of your bank accounts and you can have a look to see how much money you've got each month and where your money is going. Now, having these budgeting tools and apps allows you to get control of your spending and allows you to create a budget. Now, I've shared some videos on how to budget for beginners, so be sure to check them out and I will link to them below this video. They help you to retake control of your finances to try and see where your money is going each month, and if you can cut back on small expenses, that will help you to save some money and help you to clear your overdraft. Now, number 2 is to try and clear your overdraft in increments. If you have a spare bit of money each month, or if you have some savings, put it towards your overdraft and then speak to your bank or provider and ask to reduce your overdraft. So for example, if you have a £500 overdraft and you've managed to clear £100 of your overdraft that month, ring up your bank and ask to reduce your overdraft. That means that next month you cannot get into as much overdraft debt as you have the previous month, and it will help you to try and reduce that as quickly as possible. Now, a great tip is to try and separate your bank account. So if you have an overdraft on an account where you get your salary paid, try to move your salary to another account. This will mean that when you get paid your salary each month, it doesn't automatically go onto your overdraft. Now, you can try and switch your bank account using the current account switching service and then change to a potentially interest-free overdraft, which will also save you money each month. But sometimes this doesn't always work because some providers won't switch whilst you have a current overdraft. So alternatively, you could open up another bank account and do a manual switch and get your salary paid into that account. Now, this means that when your salary is paid the next month, the overdraft is still there and you can work on clearing your overdraft rather than going into your salary automatically each month. Alternatively, you could use a 0% money transfer credit card to clear the overdraft and then close the overdraft once you have cleared it. Now, a 0% money transfer credit card allows you to borrow the money with the credit card provider and then transfer it into your bank account to clear the overdraft. If you do choose to do this, the best thing to do is to then immediately close the overdraft so that you cannot get into any more debt with your current account. And then you will have to obviously pay the overdraft money off, which has now been transferred onto the credit card. So you will need to make sure that you set up minimum repayments each month and that you always pay more than the minimum each month, because otherwise it will take you a long time to clear the credit card off. However, you won't be charged interest because it's now on a 0% money transfer credit card, but clearing this debt should now be a priority. Another option to clear your overdraft is with a low interest rate loan. Now, obviously you will then borrow the money to clear off the overdraft and you'll be paying a smaller amount of interest if you do currently have interest on your current overdraft. Now, this isn't recommended because obviously you are now borrowing more to clear off money that you've already borrowed, but if it helps you to close down your overdraft and stop living in your overdraft each month, then this may be a viable option for you. But obviously you will have to make sure that you set up minimum monthly payments each month and make sure that you do pay the loan off so that you are clearing all of your debt. The best way to try and clear your overdraft is to take a look at your spending and try and find out why you are in your overdraft. What is it that's making you in your overdraft each month? Can you cut back on any of your spending to try and save a bit more money each month? Once you've done this, and then the next steps are obviously to reduce your overdraft. Once you've reduced your overdraft, then call the bank and get rid of the overdraft altogether, just so that you can get back on your feet again and move forward with managing your money. So if you would like to find out any more information on managing your debt, managing your money, then go and check out the Money to the Masses website, and I will link to some useful articles in the links below this video. So that's it for this week's Millennial Money. Thank you so much for watching.